From the whitewashed dead palms by both sides of the entry on campus, one will think G.B.H.S Mbengwi of today is still that of yesterday. However, from a deeper look, the clean entrance is somehow an insignificant exception from the general, that of structures engulfed by wilder weed and are now competing in height. Over 6 years have gone by since the advent of the Anglophone crisis that forced G.B.H.S Mbengwi, just like other schools across the two English-speaking regions of Cameroon, to shut down, and since then till date, the school has been a shadow of its past.
I was a student in G.B.H.S Mbengwi by then, from 1983 to 1990. By then, under the principal, Mr. G.B.H.S, by then, the population was about more than 3,000 students were there down school. There was more cohesion, there was unity, there was no fear, there was no insecurity. We lived, in fact, as one brother and sister, as one each other's sister. And that's why the campus, the down campus, is very memorable. And all of us who school there, we have a feeling of nostalgia. We are sorry that nowadays, these are the structures that have been constructed. The current crisis has come to render a very, very insecure. So we are now not like the students of those days that was a student, all of us that live in fear. But thank God that we have no security in Mbengwi. And we are privileged that G.B.H.S Mbengwi has never been attacked since 2016. And we are happy that since 2020, that effective crisis started. We started with 6 students, 2021, we go to about 12, 2022, 74, and now 2023, about 200. So I'm very, very happy.
You know, there are internal and external factors. We have prevailing circumstances which are beyond our control. But we are praying and hoping that the external factors can be harnessed, that peace and calmness can return, because children cannot study in an environment where they are scared. They cannot study in an environment where they are suspicious of their security and things like that. And this has a very great effect. So our cry and prayer is for the powers that be to ensure that these challenges that these communities are going through can go on end. It's a pity that we live in a crisis environment, and these are the effects of the crisis that has led this school to become a shadow of itself. There are other schools that are already abandoned, and their ex-students are not even having the ability or the courage to go back and even think about the school. But here we are in this challenging moment, and we hope that this moment should not be forgotten.
Things might have fallen apart for this prestigious and renowned institution of learning, but this was no apt reason to stop ex-students of the school from celebrating the 50th anniversary, Golden Jubilee of their alma mater.
It's a golden age to everyone, and golden is the mean that cuts across everything when they talk about the golden mean. So it's a very significant period for everyone to be privileged to have. And in relation to G.B.H.S Mbengwi, it's a rare privilege because it is rare for students to have this experience where they celebrate their golden jubilee. I'm very honored, and it's a very high privilege for me.
A great privilege for me to have attended G.B.H.S Mbengwi as a student by then G.H.S Mbengwi. I came as a teacher, and now I'm principal, and celebrating the launch of the Golden Jubilee of G.B.H.S Mbengwi. In short, I am very, very happy and privileged that our ex-students have thought it wise to make this event a success that it is. So I give a lot of thanks to our ex-students, the alumni, who has really made this occasion a big, grandiose one. And me as a former student, a former teacher, and a principal, I am very, very much elated at the success of the event, as you yourself can see.
On Thursday, 16 November 2023, the school staff and administration, authorities of Momo Division and Mbengwi Subdivision, parents, students and others all rallied on campus to launch activities that will culminate to the effective celebration of the Golden Jubilee of G.B.H.S Mbengwi in June 2024.
I feel so happy when I see an ex-student coming in this school. So we are here today to celebrate the 50th anniversary of G.B.H.S Mbengwi. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Created on October 23, 1973 as Government Secondary School Mbengwi, with its first principal being Mr. T.B. Tata of blessed memory, and its first batch of 92 students, nicknamed the Caterpillars, it was transformed into Government High School G.H.S. Mbengwi in 1978 and then to Government Bilingual High School G.B.H.S. Mbengwi in 1999.
Ex-students understand the challenges that are prevailing in our community, and there are many children who cannot afford education. And based on that, they've made provision to engage 100 children for this academic year with provision to keep renewing the sponsorship. So no child should be left behind because of means, as long as this provision has been put in place.
The launching ceremony of the Golden Jubilee was marked by speeches, artistic performances, singing, ballet, and the traditional dances. Students from other schools like Government Technical High School Mbengwi and the Government High School Tudik were part of the launching ceremony. Now that G.B.H.S. Mbengwi is 50 years old, what are the ex-students planning to give back to the school?
There are also earmarked a number of projects to realize for the institution, namely the provision of a borehole on campus water, electricity extension on the two campuses for security reasons, a modern toilet, external toilet for the students, the sponsorship of some 100 needy students, as well as the thorough cleaning of both campuses.
At the close of the launching ceremony of the Golden Jubilee of G.B.H.S. Mbengwi, the students and attendees all shared a common meal. Mbengwi Ex-Students Association (MEXANS) have been at the forefront of the celebration.